Back to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. I do drop new content on this channel every single day. So with that being said, let's just get right into the video. It is Friday, April 9th, and I want to talk about Naked Brand Group, ticker symbol NAKD, currently sitting at 69 cents at the time of this video, up almost 12% on the day. And this, if we take a look at the chart here for NAKD, you guys, obviously this was a part of the Reddit Wall Street Bets short squeeze back in January. This actually hit $2.28. Has kind of been a wild ride since. Was up back to 218 mid-February, which a lot of stocks were up around this time, and has since really fallen off completely. But again, up at 12% today. I haven't made a video on Naked Brand Group in a while. Just wanted to update you guys on NAKD, how I'm feeling, and why it's really up today. So let's just not waste any time. Let's get right into it. So Naked Brand Group, you guys, they are essentially apparel brand, intimate apparel brand as well. And according to their website, Naked Brand Group brings together exceptional intimate and apparel brands, each embodying a unique design identity, preserved heritage, and dynamic customer. Naked Brand Group is committed to further revolutionize the lingerie industry through its dedication to design, quality, innovation, and customer. So they have all these sub brands: Bendon, Fairform, Pleasure State, Lovell, Bendon Man, Davenport, Hickory, Naked, and probably their most famous subsidiary is Fredericks of Hollywood. So obviously these are very like intimate apparel, things like that. I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar. So again, let's start things off, you guys. Naked Brand Group back in so they really focused on retail for quite some time, and back in January they really started focusing on their e-commerce side, because obviously e-commerce is where everything is at now, and because of the pandemic it really made them focus on e-commerce. But back in January, you guys, the company had a share offering that came out pretty large, and what happened was they have it now from that share offering. They got a clean balance sheet on the no debt side, and the company says they have no debt, and they also have $270 million in cash, right? So that is a pretty decent amount of money to, acquire companies and build their e-commerce side of the business. But what makes a lot of people curious, I feel like, and potential investors are curious about Naked Brand, is that they need to see which of their assets that they do have just have value, right? Because Fredericks of Hollywood is probably, everyone says that their most lucrative asset that they do have, but Fredericks of Hollywood is actually the only place where you can buy Naked Brands is the only online licensee for the Fredericks of Hollywood website. So again, it's really kind of confusing, right? Which of their assets are really creating significant revenue. But I do like personally the no debt, obviously the no debt, and obviously this is a part of the Wall Street Bet short squeeze, so it has been pretty volatile. But the company did also announce that, as expected, it is seeking a shareholder approval to become just a straight e-commerce company, which again I think could definitely help this company as well as far as the stock price goes. Fully e-commerce, I know they have multiple retail stores across the U.S., and just being a pure e-commerce play could be very interesting. It makes sense. Obviously, I think it's going to be very hard for retailers moving forward as far as brick and mortar. They can exist, but your e-commerce presence needs to be significant. So I definitely think that is the right move for Naked Brands. But that's just not, I feel like, not specifically, all right, what they need to do. Obviously, getting away from the brick and mortar side and moving to e-commerce, definitely a step in the right direction. But also, I think Naked Brand, that they're failing to capture essentially a big part of the market that they're in, the global, the market, the, I guess, lingerie market, or intimate, casual fashion market. It's supposed to be $90 billion by 2026, and lingerie sales and things like that are actually increasing, which I don't really have a reason for what to, attributing to that. But again, they need to capture more of a market share, as far as that $90 billion market by 2026 goes. But let's talk about why the stock's really popping off today. So it wasn't, a company, Alt Holdings, announced that, or they disclosed that they own more than 41 million shares, or 6.4 shares percent of shares outstanding, with trading volume at 3.8 million shares. Naked Brand stock was the most actively traded ahead of open. And Alt Global Holdings, you guys announced that they, own 41 million shares. And Alt Global Holdings is a diversified holding company acquired undervalued assets, disruptive technologies with a global impact. The holding company model provides the structure to raise, allocate, deploy, and manage significant permanent capital. We purchase companies we believe we can operate more effectively than incumbent management. We continually assess strategic opportunities to improve shareholder value. So obviously, a lot of people do, hold some credibility to Alt Global Holdings as to why the stock has a bit of a rally today. And I just think with this announcement, we're gonna have to see what happens moving forward with this. But I mean, 41 million shares, decent amount of shares for a company like Alt Global Holdings to enter position or disclose a position in Naked Brand. So definitely something positive to come out of Naked Brand. Again, I do like the no debt as well. And again, we could start to slowly see this creep back to $1. Again, it remained extremely volatile. Naked Brand extremely volatile here. But this is a stock that was clearly past $2, and I know a lot of investors are taking a look at Naked Brand. They want to get in, they want to get a position because they don't want to miss the short squeeze. But definitely ease caution here with Naked Brand. I do like the no debt, like I said, and the Alt Global disclosing that they do have significant position here. Definitely keep an eye on this stock as what happens with it today, and then maybe possibly next week we can see a continued run up. But definitely looking to maybe get a position here in Naked Brand Group at the 50 to 60 cent mark. Again, if it dips back down that low, possibly trying to enter here. Full transparency, I do have some shares of Naked Brand Group of an entry point of around 75 cents, so I'm actually trying to maybe average out my position. Again, full transparency here, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research, invest your money at your own risk. But I just wanted to make you guys this video to talk about Naked Brand Group. It's been an interesting stock ever since the short squeeze, and I think out of all the short squeeze stocks, it's one a lot of people talk about enough. So let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about Naked Brand. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, drop a like on this video, and as always, you guys have a great day.